Welcome back. Today I wanted to give you some very simple advice, which in its heart is not so simple. Sometimes when we meditate, we just can't get our mind to be quiet. We just want to stuff a rag in that left brain that just won't leave us alone. And somehow it persists. And so, what is a good answer to that? What do we do about that nagging left brain? The answer is very easy and very simple. So let's get into it. The answer is so simple, it may seem too simplistic, and it's just ignore it. Now, if that was my only advice, that wouldn't work, right? But it comes with something else, and that something else is go and do the heart rate variability resonance breathing. And that's really the yogic answer. That's the whole reason for yoga in the first place, is that, well, I would like to put my mind on the divine, but I can't. That's the whole problem, which has grown this yoga that you and I are practicing in heart rate variability resonance. When we practice that, we are practicing this answer to the question, what do I do? I want to put my mind on the divine only, and I can't. And so the yogic answer is, well, go to your breath. And then so you go to your breath and you say, well, I still have this chatter in the background, and so I can't do this breathing. Well, actually, it's the opposite. See, because you have that chatter in the background, you need to do the breathing. And that resonance will help to pull us out of the left brain. But sometimes, no matter what you do, maybe there's something going on in your life. Like I had a student communicate with me recently, and he's a very, very good yogi. He's a very good meditator. He has a very concentrated mind. And yet he was having trouble because something had come up in his life, and it was something that he had to go through and resolve. And so it was keeping that chatter going in the background. And my advice was just ignore it. Keep doing your practice and just ignore it. I love this quote from Lahiri Mahashaya. Somebody comes to, and I wish I could find it, I didn't find it yet, but somebody comes to him and says the same question, what do I do about this chatter in my mind? And Lahiri Baba says something along the lines of, just leave it behind and go somewhere else. And that's exactly what we're doing, essentially. If you could see the entire yogic path in terms of your brain, we are moving from the left brain into the right brain. And to facilitate that, we use this resonant breathing, right? And that pulls us out of the left brain and gets us closer and closer and closer and closer to the right brain. And so if we are going back to wrestle with the left brain, well, now we're going in the wrong direction. So we have to just leave it behind and put our direction in another way and start going in that direction and just leaving it behind. And so you may be doing your practice and this chatter may go on, and you may get drawn into it and you just leave it behind, ignore it, and come back to your practice. Keep doing your practice, and you may get drawn back again. Don't worry about it. Keep doing your practice. Check for the 4 proofs. Am I actually doing something psychophysiologically? And as you continue to do that, it will help to draw you away from the left brain, bit by bit by bit. To put this into a martial standpoint, my friend has me in a lock, and it's going to break the 2 bones which are in my wrist. So if I try and go back into him, I'll never make it. I have to disengage, and then I can reverse the lock. But it was only by being able to disengage that I'm able to reverse the lock and get out of the pin. So I hope that's illustrative. We cannot meet the left brain head on. There's no way we're going to win that way. That way leads to death. You'll never make it. We have to disengage. And so the very best way often to disengage, I know I've got a few tricks and tips here on this channel, and those are very helpful. But the big picture is always to just ignore it. Go back to your heart rate variability, resonant breathing. Develop the 4 proofs, soak them into your bones, and let it transmute your brain waves. Let it affect you deeply inside, bit by bit by bit. It's not going to happen all at once. It might, but it might not. And so you don't worry about that. You just keep coming back and playing the game. Did I get the first proof? Yes. Celebrate. Oh my God. Well, the chatter's still going, but I don't care. I got the first proof, and that makes me a winner. Okay, did I get the second proof? Yes. Fantastic. Pat myself on the back. I still got this nagging left brain. So what? I don't care. I'm just going to keep going. Do I have the third proof? Oh my goodness, I feel it. That dorsal vagal complex is coming alive. I feel it inside. That is fantastic, and I'm just soaking that up, and wow, that it's still there, but it's coming down. It's ratcheting down bit by my practice. And I didn't have to go over there and force it to stop, because I can't. That way doesn't work. So I hope this idea sticks in your brain, that you love it. It gives you a solution that works, and that's what we want, success in meditation for you. If you love this, be sure to hit that bell down below so I can see all of you.